All right, these are all the different kinds of Colosseum tickets you can purchase. First up is the standard entry ticket. In my view, this is one of the best tickets you can get to visit the Colosseum, especially if it's your first time here. With a standard entry ticket, you will see most of what you want to see inside the Colosseum. You'll have a chance to walk around both levels of the monument, the ground floor and the next level up called the second tier. And on both of these levels, you'll be able to walk inside of the rings, but also inside of the monument. When you're inside the rings, you'll be able to see the permanent exhibit there. And if there's any extraordinary exhibit, you'll have access to that as well. With your standard entry ticket, you can also walk around both levels of the inside of the Colosseum. From here, you can look all around you, and you can also look down into the underground of the Colosseum and down onto the arena floor. And even from the second level, the views are pretty amazing. With a standard entry ticket, whether you visit on your own or with a tour, you're going to take about an hour to visit the inside of the Colosseum. And frankly, you really don't need much more time than that anyway. Your Colosseum ticket also comes with access to the Roman Forum and Palatine Hill. The next type of Colosseum ticket you can buy is a full experience ticket. The term full experience just means you're getting a little bit more than you would get with a standard entry ticket. The full experience tickets include the Arena 24-hour ticket, the arena floor, the underground, the attico, and the night tour. Let me start by explaining the difference between the two arena floor tickets you can purchase. The arena floor full experience ticket is sort of like the standard entry ticket. You get to see all of the main levels, but you also get to walk out onto the arena floor. You'll access the arena floor from inside the monument. In theory, you have about 20 minutes to stay out on the arena floor, although they don't really police you, but frankly, you're not going to need more than 20 minutes anyway. When you leave the arena floor, you walk back inside of the monument and you can continue your visit there. All right, now the Arena 24-hour ticket is a little bit different from the Arena Full Experience ticket. With this ticket, you only get 20 minutes on the arena floor and that's it. With this ticket, you do not have access to the main levels of the Colosseum, you do not have access to the permanent exhibit or any other part of the monument, just the arena floor for 20 minutes. I think this is a great ticket for those of you with limited time, perhaps those of you with limited mobility, or even those of you with limited patience. You get in, you walk out onto the arena floor, you get to see most of the monument, you can take all the pictures and video you want, and you leave. The next type of ticket is for the attico, or attic. With this ticket, you can see the main levels of the Colosseum as with the standard entry ticket, but you can also access the third, fourth, and fifth tiers of the monument. I think this is a pretty amazing ticket. You take an elevator or a small lift up to the third tier. From there, you can walk around an inner ring of the third tier. And then to get to the fourth and fifth levels, you do have to climb some stairs. They're supposed to be making this part accessible, but so far they haven't yet. I don't think that the lift is claustrophobic. It is a glass elevator. I also don't think that the stair part is that difficult, but it is a little bit steep. All right, the next type of Colosseum ticket is the underground. Just like it sounds, the underground ticket of the Colosseum allows you to see the main levels of the Colosseum as you would with the standard entry ticket, but also the hypogeum, or the underground, or what some people refer to as the dungeons. This is where animals and humans were kept before they were brought up onto the Colosseum floor for whatever their destiny was. If you visited the Colosseum, or as you can see from my footage of the Colosseum, when you look down onto the floor of the Colosseum from any of the main levels or the upper level, you can actually see most of the underground from there. The arena floor that was once there has long dissolved, and so we can see the underground from above. So what do you see when you visit the underground with a Colosseum underground ticket? Well, you will see a small section of the underground that is literally underground. You have a roof over you, and you'll be able to see a little bit of the architecture underground up close. Also, you'll be able to walk around on those walkways that you see down there. After your visit to the underground, you're brought up to the arena floor, so your visit includes not just the underground, but also the arena floor. So the underground ticket includes the arena floor, but the arena floor ticket does not include the underground. And the last type of Colosseum ticket is for the night tour. Just like it sounds like, this is a ticket that allows you to visit the Colosseum at night. This is a pretty special visit because it's really atmospheric. And when you get a ticket to visit the Colosseum at night, your visit includes the underground, so it's even more atmospheric. One really important thing to know about the Colosseum night tours is that they typically don't run year-round. Since I've been living in Rome and since the Colosseum has been offering night tours, they have started anywhere from March, April, May, June. It's not really clear. Some years the Colosseum night tours ended in around October, November, and one year they went all the way through the end of the year and the very beginning of January before stopping and starting up again in late spring. I don't know the reason for this. My suggestion is simply that if this is something you want to do, I highly recommend booking this through the Colosseum website because then you can be sure that the tour is actually running. At the time I'm making this video for you, tours of the Colosseum that run at night are only being offered up to 7 days in advance. So if you are seeing Colosseum night tours through third-party websites that are further out than 7 days, you cannot be sure that you're going to get that tour because they don't have the tickets yet. And if you see a Colosseum night tour for months from now, you don't even know if the Colosseum is going to be running night tours then. You can always just go ahead and book this because if you book through a third party and your tour is canceled because it doesn't exist or because they couldn't get the tickets, they will offer you something else or they will give you a full refund. But otherwise, your best bet really is to book the night tour of the Colosseum directly through the Colosseum website. There is one more type of ticket you can purchase on the Colosseum website, and that is the Roman Forum Super Pass. The Roman Forum Super Pass allows you access to the Roman Forum, Palatine Hill, and all the super sites there, but without access to the Colosseum.